Hello, hello, my beautiful people. Hello, my beautiful Leos. Welcome in if you're new. Welcome back if you've been here before. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. We're doing a reading for the week of May 4th. This will be posted on Friday, May 1st. Friday, May 1st, there is a full flower moon in Scorpio. May 1st is May Day. It used to be a celebration of leaving little May baskets on people's doorknobs with flowers and different treats and things. When I was a little girl, we used to do that. I don't think anybody does that anymore. But anyway, at any rate, full flower moon, springtime here where I am. And the full moon in Scorpio, excuse me, mystery, sensuality, things that you don't see, things that are hidden from you, mysterious things that may be revealed with this full moon coming up. So I hope you are all well. Remember, this is a collective reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Now, because it is a full moon, when I'm posting this, I'm using the Starry Beginnings Oracle deck by Cassie White and my Celestial Tarot deck. So from that, you have, it is safe to let go. You are surrounded by love. I think one other sign got this, but I can't remember what it was. It might have been Cancer. So this is a 41, which is a 5, which is change. Just take in that beautiful burst of light. It is safe to let go. You are surrounded by love. And sometimes it's hard to let go of things, people, friends, partners, jobs, homes, cars, pets, whatever it may be. But the message coming through for you, Leos, is it is safe to let that go. Sorry, my throat does this when I'm in channeling mode. I don't know why. I can talk normally before I start doing a reading and channeling messages from Spirit, and then this happens, so I apologize. But yeah, sometimes we have to know that it's safe to let go. Now, that can be a person who is ready to leave this earth plane, and us as humans, we try to hold on, hold on, hold on. We keep their energy here, and sometimes we simply have to tell that person, that pet, whatever, that it's okay, that we'll be okay, and they can let go. So I don't know who, if anyone, needed that message, but my guides are never wrong. They give me what to say. They speak through me for you. So safe to let go. All right, now I'm going to face the camera down, and we're going to pull the tarot together. So let me just pause this. We'll change the camera angle, and we'll get into the tarot. It was 3:16 on the camera clock. As I pause that, 3:16. Does that have a significance in the Bible? For some reason, I feel like it does. 3:16. Is it John 3:16? I don't know. I'm not an expert. I've read the Bible 4 times, 3 different Bibles. Read it 4 times, except Revelation. I only read it once. Once was enough. I feel like John 3:16 is hang on a second. Okay, I just had to look it up because it was Spirit was telling me. I'm not a preacher. I don't tell anybody what religion to follow or how to do it, but for some reason I just was being told this. So John 3:16 is a foundational Christian verse stating, "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life." Don't ask me why I needed to say that on this reading. I don't go to church because I feel like organized religion has been hijacked by greedy people. I've tried and been to many different churches and types of churches in my life, and I never really found anything that made sense. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry about that. That was my Leo husband calling. It seems like he always calls when I'm doing a Leo reading. It's so funny. All right, so I forgot what the last thing I said was. We were just talking about letting things go, and if I was talking about something else, I don't remember what it was now. Oh, the Bible verse, right? So yeah, I've tried lots of different churches and types of religions, and I just didn't find organized religion to be a place for me. But I am very spiritual, very connected to Source, God, and Jesus, Mother Mary, and and whatnot. I just think that organized religion has gone off the rails. So, oh my goodness, Temperance, Ace of Swords, Truth, Sagittarius energy, Balance energy, coming out for you, my beautiful Leos, for the week of May 4th. I mean, these messages are timeless. Um, I'm experimenting with doing readings that I post every Friday, around 4 or 5 o'clock every single Friday for the following week. I don't know, maybe I'll just post them and not, I don't know, I'm just experimenting with this to see how it goes. Trying to find what my subscribers want, what my guides want, how they want me to do this. Because typically my readings are timeless. So I don't know if trying to say these are for a certain date is the right thing. But we'll see. We'll see. Let me know. Do you guys like having a message that's for the coming week? I watch a couple people who do that. The Majestic Tarot is one of my favorites. She is highly consistent. She does a reading for the upcoming week every single week. Wow, the deck is so silent. Only 2 cards so far. This is why I don't shuffle every deck on camera, because the reading drags out. Kyle of Cups, I think he also does weekly, or maybe he does bi-monthly. Yeah, anyway, there's a few. Okay. Oh my gosh. Temperance, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, King of Swords. Communication, love, emotion. Okay. It's kind of cloudy here in Maine where I am. We've had a couple of sunny days. I'd rather have sunny days on the weekend when I'm not working, because I still work a part-time job outside the home, unfortunately. And it's becoming more and more dreaded as I drive to work when I go there. But financially, on this earth plane right now, that's what it is. It is what it is. It's what I have to do when we have to pay taxes and bills. And I was looking at my mortgage the other day, and we bought this house in July of 2021. So it's almost 5 years. We're still paying $600 a month in interest. The banks really make out when you take out a mortgage, but there's really not many other ways to buy a house. And I don't know, it's depressing. It's highway robbery. I can't imagine what interest we were paying 5 years ago. Probably more like $900 a month. You know what I mean? And it's only a few $100s a month that goes to the principal. It's just terrible the way that is set up. Okay, and another king. Leo, Leo, Leo. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's see. And this is quite an intriguing message. Temperance is the first card out. This is a 14, which is a 5. 5s are change. You had a 5 here, and it's safe to let go, Leos. So things are going to change. So Temperance is Sagittarius energy, adventurous, gregarious, talkative, social. And that's the same as your energy is similar, Leos, right? But Temperance, you're adding something to change the properties of something else, right? Adding in a little love, adding in a little discipline, adding in a little balance, right? Because Temperance is perfect balance as well. So what, Leos, in your life needs to be balanced out? Could it be communication? Because the next card out is the Ace of Swords. This is truth, right? The Ace of Swords is known as the truth card, right? The sword of truth. But it's an opportunity. It's a new opportunity in truth, right? And the very next card that came out was the Ace of Cups. Is there some truth that needs to come out in your relationship, Leo? The Ace of Cups, the other meaning of the Ace of Cups is seeing something in a different way, in a different perspective, seeing it differently. Okay, so you have the Ace of Swords, the Sword of Truth, an opportunity coming in truth. You have the Ace of Cups, an opportunity in your emotional side. So emotions and truth, emotions and truth. So this week of May 4th, maybe this full moon is just going to like kind of burst into the scene maybe and throw some truth and emotion into what's going on. Then you have the King of Swords. Swords are communication, big time. This king is at the top of the suit of swords for communication, but he is also, you look at the card, the way the card is. He's like, it reminds me almost of Gandalf when he puts his staff down into that rock bridge or whatever in Lord of the Rings. He's got his truth, and he is literally jamming his sword into the ground in truth, and there are almost like, looks like lightning coming out of him. So truth, Leos, really important for the week of May 4th, right? King of Swords can I often see this as Aquarius energy. I don't know what, because swords are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I often see this as, air signs are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I often see this as Aquarius energy. Then you have the Five of Swords. Fives are changed. This is your third five of the reading, Leos. 5, 5, 5, right? Swords, communication again. Now, this card depicts it very differently. There are three people there. This guy at the top has one sword, he has two, and he has two. So, communication. Five of Swords. What's going on with communication? This guy has his sword pointed right directly at the full moon. So some communication for Friday, May 1st could be coming out. A discussion, a debate. Five of Swords, some people see as winning at all costs. But you see this card. It does not look like, nobody in this card looks distressed, right? They just look like these two are kind of, nobody's looking at each other. So oftentimes I do call the Five of Swords miscommunication, like I do with the Three of Swords. Like some disagreement has happened, or you don't understand what somebody else is trying to say. They don't understand what you're trying to say. Miscommunication. I don't feel like it's winning at all costs. I feel like there's conversation, there's debate. People aren't seeing eye to eye. And then you have the King of Pentacles. This king is at the top of the suit for his abundance, for his material work, for his money, for his time, his energy, and his effort. Masculine energy. He's looking at that pentacle in his hand. He's sitting on his throne. He looks completely comfortable. So oftentimes the King of Pentacles message is wanting to take a rest from all the work that you've done. So you start out with Sagittarius, Temperance, right? Balance. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. Opportunities in truth and emotion. King of Swords, top of the suit for communication. Five of Swords, maybe some miscommunication. Something needs to be cleared up. And then you have this King of Pentacles. He has gotten a little tired out of the situation, so he wants to take a rest. Wow, I mean, it's beautiful, really. Two aces, right? Two kings, two aces, balance. So it could be balance in your communication, where you may have to go to somebody and say, I'm sorry I said that, or I'm sorry I was wrong. I feel like there's some sort of, with that Five of Swords in there, some sort of conversation that happened where there needs to be like a truce maybe. Okay, jeepers. All right, I'm just asking my mini deck for clarification or more information. It's not always clarifying it, it's just a little bit more. A little bit more for my Leos about what this may mean for them. Two kings, three fives. Oh, for goodness sakes. I dropped that card on the floor. Oh, hi. All right, let's see. What is it? Nine of Cups. Okay, so this nines are accomplishment, cups are emotion, and this guy is celebrating his emotional accomplishments, but he's kind of more paying, he's a little bit braggy, right? He's being, oh, look at everything I have done. So sometimes that gets us into trouble because either we're forgetting how we got there or who helped us along the way, and we're just kind of bragging about ourselves, being kind of full of ourselves, right? So we don't want to do that. Truth, emotion, right? Truth. Taking a rest, taking a break from it. Then you have the Four of Swords, more swords. This guy is thinking very carefully about a conversation that he's already had and how he's going to answer that. Fours are stability or stagnation. So Leo's communication really important the week of May 4th, as well as emotion. Most of your cards are cups and swords. So emotional week. This Seven of Cups is a choice, but it's many choices. We have many choices every day, every hour, every week of our lives. So that is saying, be careful, think, right? The Four of Swords, before you make a choice of either how to speak or what to say. So Leo's conversation, very important week of May 4th. It's safe to let go. You are surrounded by love. Maybe you have to let go of old beliefs, old conversations. Like I said, maybe some forgiveness needs to come on the scene. Well, I hope this has helped. Please let me know how it resonated for you. Please let me know where you're viewing from. I look forward to every single comment. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.